losing it massively under braking. And that is Johnny Cecotto, who may have got a little tag. And onto the grass, no, Rindone goes around. Rindone's off the circuit. I can't believe it. Second in this race. Leave this. Nobody wants to win the World Finals. It's quite a big hit actually for Mark Wilgus. Unabated because he was in the air rather than through. Arse though, where's it the curb? Oh, it's been a bit of contact with another car, and that may well
double contact.
Yeah, I wonder whether he got a puncture on the left rear as Michel Blanchemin went.
But I'd be concerned because the moment you start going backwards like this, you're going to put yourself vulnerable. As we see, the 16 car, that's Lewandowski getting spun around. So the moment you do go backwards, you are.
Team looks like he just might have outbraked himself.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of band drivers do that this weekend.
Coming into the shot there, oh yeah, he was heading to an accident there long before he came.
He lost the back end of the car very early doors.
Nearly took out his teammate.
So nearly took out his teammate. But yeah, so that accident started way up the track.
Chicane and straight on. I mean, it doesn't matter how long you add that tyre wall, they managed to go past it.
Well, it's an unusual place to be.
Nice, more happening now, some desperation here, and that was inevitable. Batsios from a long way back drills the 4. And lows of Motorsport on his own into turn 8. In fact, was only a small hit initially, but he back it in a second time. Ah, yes. One.
Yeah.
The second one hurts.
That's ein bisschen des Guten zu viel. Das sehen wir hier noch einmal. Wir haben kurz gesehen, das linke innere Rad. Da stand still, der qualmte es kurz, da hat er im Wind hängen. Ja, und ich glaube auch, hier sehen wir das Ganze noch einmal. Oh, Leute. Da knallt der Chris Rotthoff, ich glaube, auf den Porsche von Oliver Beuke hinten drauf. Leitplanke abgeparkt, dort sehen wir ihn im Bild. Und es sieht hoffnungslos zerflettert aus und es ist die Front.
De Garrido, más atrás Marco Gaspar y luego viene Leo Ociano, el piloto de Mar de Ajó. Pelotón compacto por el segundo lugar. Uy.
Is very tricky out there.
So I think that was McCade Wang who was on the outside of Tony Davis. It was indeed McCade Wang, and Tony tried to defend his position. Perhaps he ends up in the yard together, and it was just as Mac pulls in here. There's just the lightest of touch, but in these challenge Evo going again, will Matt Dalton, and there you can see, and Matt unfortunately has not had the best of luck this weekend, and Matt Dalton finds it pointing in the wrong, and Andreas look just putting a couple of wheels into the gravel, and that spins the car right across the track. Andreas did a jolly good job in keeping that out of the concrete barrier.
P1.
Oh no!
And he overcooks it there. He keeps it, and therefore
no! Oh, that is
impact.
Oh heavens! That will be an immediate. And thousands quicker than her father. This is how it happened. Thomas just getting a little bit out of shape, and once you're out of shape, you stay out of shape. Gravel trap doing its job in slowing the car right down. So actually,
in race 1 yesterday in car number 2, but it's Mark Kendall who's got the early lead down the grid. Got a tangle in the middle of the field though. That's the 84 car that's gone.
How low is getting on if he wants to stay in the chance. And this time another contact there. That's Mark Jones going off a little bit up into
the lead. Into Redgate, Ben Timmons up the inside. James Cook has got away into second place to number 15. It's side by side between Ramsey. We've got cars going everywhere. Further back, there's a spin across the track. 21 in car number 21 in position 2 at the moment, and running wide. Oh my goodness!
Gets back going again and still seems to resettle into fourth place. There's contact further back though, and around goes the number 9. That's Porter Aitken. Contact. Hopefully not too much damage.
All the yellow flags that will be covering the car that's off. There was a spin somewhere, and that is Hugh Esterson, so that's off camera, but looks like he's tangled possibly Jason Smith or...
It's up the inside, turns the Audi around. That comes across the road and gets hit hard by the Borisan BMW.
I mean, literally, there must be sort of 30 metres or more off the racetrack there. The 25 has turned around, the Lamborghini likewise. This is the...
Danny Zazelski's all the way down to the inside of the racetrack. Look at him. Look at the contact further back, up in the air. Oh! That car is up in the air. I wasn't even looking at a Scoto. But as to come back across the track and into the corner.
Slightly unsighted as he comes in. The car buckles. I mean, that just took the whole of the right front corner, didn't it? Even took the tyre. I think punctured the tyre, but a lot of damage.
Heading through the first chicane, we saw a Kick Motorsport car going off. Well, that's a big smash, isn't it? A big collision. I think maybe locking up. Just going in deep.
NZ car, this might show it a little bit better. So it was David Russell with smoke pouring off his tyre on the outside, and there's the contact with the BWT Porsche entry of Fabian Coulthard. Vidot taking evasive action, but then wait, as Hedge spins and he does a full 360, selects first gear and drives away, but the chaos unfolds behind. So Pancioni's turned around by Adrian Flack, and then Nick McBride's sort of collateral damage in that, but with the steering lock on Flack's car, it's rolled McBride up over the front quarter of car 20 and then into the pathway of Sam Shahin, who's trying to take evasive action. So Sam really had no role to play in that. He was just trying to drive around it.
And doing nothing wrong, just trying to navigate around the incident. But, you know, unfortunately in these situations, the cars will go where they want. They're all tangled up on each other, and Sam's a bit of collateral damage there.
Outside, it looks as though it's Aurelio Nobel's upside down. Dominguez goes through. Alfio Spinner with a broken car 9. Tries to pull off Enzo Dellini. A huge crash for the Brazilian.